No, I think we should talk all time, and we'll start start like a real transmission when we will
Yeah.
be on track.
Okay.
Okay, so welcome everyone on chat. I'm sorry, but today I didn't make uh, a starting list for myself, so I will need to look to look for every single nickname. And what I only need is a map of track, Brazilian GP. There it is, but I need it on full screen. Can I? I think I no, too bad quality. Oh, can I open it on new page? No. So maybe this. Yes, there it is. Okay. We have 20 people. We'll have a full grid.
Yes.
That's great. And I will open the chat shortly. So don't worry. Don't
Everyone's in.
worry. Sorry?
Everyone's in the lobby.
Mm-hmm. I need to. I, where is the Where are the standings?
Oh, someone's left. Who's left? Who's left? Access.
Can you make your microphone a little not quieter, but louder if you can?
Oh, louder.
Can you? Yeah, can you increase your micro volume? Because I have a music in menu, and we are a little quieter than I expected.
Yeah. Is this
hmm
alright?
I think it's alright right now. Wait, I forgot where are the standings. Wait, Votino typed me they cannot hear you. Did my stream again made troll?
Oh.
No, we are not. No, we are not muted. Okay. So maybe
My microphone isn't muted.
yes, you are not even muted. And I have a volume from party. I'm sure about it because I checked it. Uh, uh, maybe I can increase your volume. I will increase you to maximum. Maybe my ears will be will be bleeding.
Wait, let me hear on the stream.
Maybe try to say something, and I'll wait for Wojtinio to type me something. So, so maybe say hi to chat, or I don't know.
I can hear myself. Let me see. Test, test, test.
You hear yourself in stream, yes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yep,
I
you
think.
can hear.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good now.
Okay. Wojtinio said it's good right now.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go for the final time this season, for the final time this year. Let's finish 2022 with a banger, with the greatest race probably all season. We had a lot of controversies last week. Did you watch this race? Did you saw the accident?
Yes. Yes, I did watch it. I was watching it in a party with like 5 or 6 people. I went deaf for 5 or 10 minutes because there was so many people screaming. But yeah, it was. Yeah, last week was an interesting race, not to say the least.
Okay, wait. I promised myself to open the chat and open the standings, and I didn't open nothing of them. As always. Standings. There you are, my friend. There. Okay. There you are. And I need to open a chat as well. With YouTube. Eurostream. Okay. Ken left the session. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know
I have him
why.
added. I have him added. I can get him back in.
All right, so let's do this for the final time. Last 18 minutes of quality time this season. We had a lot of controversies, we had a lot of battles, we had a lot of shock informations, like the season ban for one of the top drivers after Hungarian GP, and we have two drivers left in fight for the championship. We have a black box and ace left in the fight, as I said. We have a battle something like David versus Goliath. We have a battle something like Pikachu versus Mewtwo in the cinematic movie which was released in 2019. 23 points advantage aces in front of black box. Access needs to finish 9th or only 8th to be fully safe, and he will score the championship no matter what. If he will finish 9th, black box will need to win a race, of course, but he will need to score a fastest lap as well. If Access will finish 10th or lower, black box will only need to win a race. Anyways, black box needs a W for today. He will do it. We will see. For the final time, for the final showtime in Brazil, in Sao Paulo, we are meeting with you. My name is Jakub Kozłowski, and today will commentate with me
Cameron, Dawn, Temesis, whatever you want to call me. I am joining today. Just so you know, first person on the lap is Lars. Just finished sector 1.
I'm watching the lap time with black box. I think my game is a little bit too loud. I will need to decrease the voice of the game. But after that, black box is in first 2 corners. Really crucial for the first sector to do not cut the second corner, especially second corner. Sector time 17.37. 777.
First turn.
Mm-hmm. Liam said again, you are really quiet. I will need to increase your volume, I think, to the absolute maximum, because I left a little space for my ears. Lars opened the lap times 1:08.6. I will stay with black box with driver from Pakistan. 51.2 time after sector 2 is a sector record. Foley 1:08.2, 4/10 advantage over Lars. Sniper beat Foley, and black box made time under 1.08, 107.885.
Over Evans next.
Over 2/10 advantage. Joshua finished 3rd. Where is our championship leader right now? Access is on the finish. 17.791. He beat his rival. That's not a good information for the McLaren. And give me a second. I will try to increase the volume of Cameron again.
I can increase my volume if you need.
Yeah, I need to.
Okay.
And I will make a game a little quieter, because it will be better for me as well.
Is this a quali block? What I just saw here?
I didn't saw it. Which driver made it?
I don't think it was. It was.
It was a Williams, I think. One of the Williams.
Yes. Ooh!
Jeroen!
Oh my!
Jeroen is on fire from last 2 weeks, and he's proving it right now. 1/7.5 of a second. Another 2/10 of advantage. And we will have a really excited quali between these top three. Or maybe even four if Arctic will make even will maybe make even more from his pace.
Oh, you should see what's happening in the Mercedes pit lane. Tam Tam and Axa just came in at the exact same time. But Tam Tam's ahead. So Axa's going to be sitting there having to wait.
Snow can start at his lap time. I will drive with it with a Williams driver. Maybe I will check the standings. Who have the confirmed
seats?
Yeah, exactly, confirmed seat for the F1 for season 9.
It is confirmed, the top 8.
Yeah, for the top 8. Oh, Snow can span.
No!
Snow can span, and his run is over. He made a space, of course, for the McLaren of Panger, which I think is trying to repeat his lap time. No,
yes,
he have 8% of DRS. I think it's not too much and not enough to finish the lap in a good pace. 51.7. Not a bad second sector, as I remember from Black Box time, but...
Jet, P6.
No, he is not finishing his lap time. He will dive into the pit lane. Loki will end. No, Loki is diving into the pit lane as well. Jet is on his... No, Jet finished his lap time.
Yeah, P6.
He's P6, yeah. P6 for the... for British man, I think, if I remember nationality well. Yeah, for Brit. So Black Box is on the outlap. He's making a free space between him and one of Alphas, which is Sniper on P4. And Sniper is finishing his lap time. No, he will start his lap time. So we'll watch these two one by one. The 94 versus the 74 on their cars.
Alex is spun.
And we have a quite quiet chat. I don't know why. Luke is typing. If Simon completes a timed lap, he's disqualified from the race. Ah, okay.
Yes, he's a quali ban.
Ah, okay. I didn't know it. I didn't check it. So thank you for information on chat, Luke. And how about Arctic? I didn't check the first sectors of both of these drivers because I was focused on the chat and on standings. Arctic is finishing sector number 2, 0.69 on red. How about Black Box? 0.16 on green. So Black Box can overtake his title rival right now. On this pace, he will be on P2, but the last... Which state is the sprint section? The first sector with full throttle, and he is P2. As I said, he increased his better delta. I forgot what to say. 7.6, only 400 behind Jeroen. It's really close. And Jeroen made only one lap time. Remember,
Joshua Evans.
Yeah, he's
P4.
on. Yeah. He's
Just
P4.
came across the line.
Yeah, he overtook Arctic, which dived into the pit lane because he wasn't improving, as we saw after Sector 2. But his teammate is improving. No, he's starting his lap time. Okay, never mind. He was on the last straight.
Starting. Pangry. Pangry's finished. No, he's not, is he? No.
Sarikaya was on his flying lap, but I don't know what he's doing. He abandoned his lap time, I think. For sure. Oh! What a banger from the Mercedes driver! Frenchman is flying!
Wow. It's close. It's close between the top 3. Oh my.
Remember, the Abu Dhabi was a few hours after the France round of 16, when France beat Poland and they advanced to quarterfinal. Now France beat England and they are now in the semi-finals. Yeah, they are in the semi-finals,
Yes.
and now Access is again on fire. The success of his national football team are making the French driver on fire, I think. Which is good for him, and we see it right now. 200 of advantage of Giron, which is on flying lap right now. What are these cam settings? These are my special cam settings. Really strange, I know.
Giron is 200ths up, currently level with access time.
So we need to follow his lap time. Yellow flag sector 2 is one of Alpha Tauris, yes.
Astros.
Astros increased his position to P9. He didn't have a time after his first attempt. And right now two cars from Spenza, I think, or Faenza, sorry, Italy, are in top 10. Lars crashed!
Lars and Pangre, I believe. Wait, no.
Lars
Lars and Black Box.
And Black Box. Oh, that's not a good information. And Giron is finishing his lap time. It will be better. It was, but not enough. 14 1,000 of a second. It's even tighter. It's Alex still the position from Joshua. Both Red Bulls are in trouble right now. 6 minutes 50 seconds to the end of the last quali session of this season.
Oh wait, this is so confusing. Alex's real name isn't Alex, it is George.
But in the game is Alex, so we'll call him Alex, I think.
Yes,
I know
easier.
I know a few drivers from Poland, which one for example had a nickname Max Boss, and his real name was Simon. So that's a strength, but we need to I think to stay with their nicknames.
Aston Martin, Sarkaya, going to the side.
I don't know who I need to follow. Strange was on the lap, but he's diving into the pit lane. Jet is on his low. He's on his in lap, same as Foley.
Is Ken on a lap?
No, Ken is on in lap as well. I don't know why.
The next person is Axa, who is going to start his lap.
Axa is starting to... Axa is... okay. Yeah, there he is. Right behind him is one of the McLarens. It's a Panger. Panger is on in lap. Yep. Okay, so we need to follow Axis. If he will...
Yeah, fresh air.
Will he destroy their opponents, and will he end a recitation for a top position at the start? Or he will leave a room for Giron, Black Boss, or maybe even Arctic or Alex. We will see.
Up.
That's maybe not so much, but when we are looking how tight is grid right now, it can be huge advantage if he will stay with it. Because here he is in the technique section. Section. Second sector is the heaven for the drivers which picked the more downforce setup. But in sector 3 they will lose everything. 53 1,000 on green. He is still improving. He can attack 107.5 clean.
He could get to a 0.4.
Or maybe 0.4. He's on the last corner. He's diving in the finish line. And he's got it. 107.456. I think battle for the pole position is nearly over. I said nearly because it's only we never know. It's probably only 1/10 of a second. But it can be literally everything. Giron didn't improve his lap time so much. It wasn't enough for the second try. Maybe he will. I think he will try for the last time. Same as Black Box. Access will not start a next attempt. I think he will retire after this lap. it will be really close because Arctic and Alex are on flying lap on the out laps as well.
Yes.
They are fighting for professional second row. And both of them have a really similar pace, and both of them can even attack the black box, I think, which is now on P3, and Nathan, the Alpine driver,
Nathan. Yeah.
Nathan is right now in P6, so great for only left Alpine on track.
So that is Alex starting his lap.
And Arctic will be right behind him, but no, maybe there will be a border between them of
Yes.
You know what I mean.
Yes.
I will make sometimes simple mistakes, so don't care about it. I will try to do my best, but it will not work every time. Okay, Alex is in the second sector. Watch how he will drive it. Little far. Oh, and he invalidated his lap time. It's really bad news for the Ferrari driver. How about Arctic? He's still alive, but he's coming into the same section as Alex was a few seconds ago. Similar line, little tighter on the second apex. And he have a clean run still. 2 minutes remaining. Black box is in the pit lane and Sniper invalidated as well. Both of them have a red lap right now and they will need to repeat their attempt. They will need to make one more chance. All or nothing for both of them. Who will secure the spot on the second row? Or maybe no one will secure it if Nathan or even Joshua will force them out.
Sorry to interrupt. Axa is coming out. He is just came out the pit lane.
I think he will be in front of Alex, but I will stay with a Ferrari driver. And look, we have another not Ferrari, Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo on track. Maybe he will help. No, Arctic retired.
In the pits.
Yeah, in the pits, but he abandoned his lap time, same as Alex. Or maybe he will try to make a last. No, he's saving ERS. Okay, he will try.
Yeah. He will try once more.
But Geron is on the last corner. He is starting his last chance of the season. All or nothing for the Dashman. If he will be a Max Verstappen of this split, or he will be maybe not need De Vries, of course, but like for example Robert Dombos in 2006. If someone remember this guy, of course, I remember. Look for which Dutchman Geron will be closer.
Someone who's still got to set quite a faster lap is Ken. Currently sitting P12. Maybe looking to try gain a few positions. Is behind Jerome.
And Jerome is behind one of the Hasses, which is on flying laps as well. I don't know, is it Strange or Foley?
Leon. Strange. Maybe Slipstream?
Maybe Sector 3 is who is Joshua, which is making no. Joshua crashed with one of the Hasses.
Watch out! Ken's 7/10 up. He could be on pole. I'm not joking. He's 7/10 up.
I'm still watching with Geron. I will drive exactly after it with Ken. Geron stayed on P2. Ken is P1! I cannot believe what I just see. But we have to wait with Axe. He's on the last corner. He have a purple second sector. He can even beat it. We need to watch it. We need to wait for it. He's on the sprint section.
Black box doesn't improve.
He's all or nothing for the Mercedes.
He's 2
on pole. It's Axe. 1.7.2. What a battle, and Blackbox didn't improve! What?
Low-key P5! And Nathan's still on the lap.
Nathan is his...
P9. Oh, he's down, he's
but
down.
He's dead, he have a... yeah. The fight is over, but what a fight that was! Axis secured his first position on the grid, but Ken, from nothing... Finnish driver, yeah, he improved. He was in P8. He pushed Alex back to P9 and Joshua to P10. Ken, from absolutely nowhere, from P12, was in first position for a few seconds, but Axis said, no, no, my friend, not today, maybe next year, but today this pole position is more valuable for me than you. What a session, what a battle for the lap times.
Wow, I can't believe that.
And there is official starting grid. Axis in front of Ken. P3 from Geron, only P4 is black, but is so far away when we are looking for the battle for the championship. Remember, Axis need to finish at least 8th to be really safe with the championship trophy. P5 and P6 for the Brits, Loki and Jet. P7 for Arctic. P8 for Nathan. P9 for driver from Romania, Alex, and P10 from driver from Wales, Evans, Joshua. Done after them, Foley, Strange, Maciek, Panger, Astros, Tamtam, Snowken, Sarikaya, Lars, and from the last position will start Simon. Two Frenchmen in the first and last position.
Yes, Simon, of course, having a quality ban, but it'll be interesting to see if he can gain positions because he is a fast driver.
He was looking really good in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. It's cloudy.
It's cloudy, but and someone didn't check the strategy. Maybe it was a mistake, or it was the move for the making a pressure for the rest of the grid.
Someone at the back just ruining it.
Okay, the bets are completed. For Axis, Axis have 52% of votes. And Black Box 47. It's not so much, but we have to see. We have a battle. David versus Kolaya, Pikachu versus Mewtwo. Let's do this in Sao Paulo for the last time in 2022. What is that for Max? Ken slept on this start. Jeron is P2. Ferrari is still fighting with the Red Bull, but will not be enough. But he's now fighting for Loki. It's a catastrophic start for Black Box as well. He dropped down for P5. He wanted to gain back his position, but what a start from Axis. He will try to run away with Geron as well. Black Box is still fighting with Alfa Romeo, which dropped down behind his teammate as well. And there's a crash. Foley, I think, no Strange. That German is on the last place. Joshua is fighting with Jet for the 9th position. Alex is P8 right now. Nathan secured his P7 for the moment. Great battle between Honda engine drivers. They are
Joshua Evans and Jacob
for every
P9,
inch of
10.
the track. Great battle, clean battle, and I think Joshua is ahead.
Yeah.
The fight is over, but behind him, Panger.
Pangri fully.
There was a crash and
Gustin.
And Astros gained on it. He said thank you very much. And now two Alpha Tauris are on P11 and P10. There is a lot of mess behind them, but we need to watch the top guys. Look about Axis. He's flying. He's on hearts. If it will be a rain, a lot of guys on hearts. I think they will wait for the rain. We'll have a changeable conditions for the last time this season.
Oh, Simon and Lars fighting. There's a lot of contact between them in turn 2.
Two Alfa Romeos are fighting. Last race they were cooperating. Right now there is no cooperation. There is clean battle. There is a clean rivalry between the both cars of Frederic Vasseur. And right now
Geron and Axel, they're so close.
Geron and Axel, which positions are they?
P1,
P2.
And 2.
Sorry.
They're so close to one another.
I had a little mind fuck, but I am back.
No, that's fine.
Lap 2 and we'll stay. I see we will have a lot of controversies today. To be honest, I hope for it. It's no time to save anything. You have to push everything. You have to be aggressive. You have to dive in the first provisional occasion. And maybe Geron will have a first attempt right now. 1/10 behind the Mercedes. It wasn't enough.
Alex is going on a move on Nathan. Nathan's pushed off track.
And Nathan is really wide. He losing in other positions.
Got pushed off track by Alex.
I said we'll have a controversial, and we now have a little controversies with Nathan and Alex, and we are only on lap 2. There is only lap 2. We have a 33 laps ahead. We have a maybe little about hour of clean racing, of clear and pure emotions in front of us.
This is starting to look very cloudy. I think it is going to be rain.
It won't be raining, said someone of the official channel.
Alright, let me...
So this is strange strategy from the top drivers. But we need to see what will they do. And
Alex is gone!
Yeah, Alex is gone. It's a little bit karma for the Ferrari driver. What he did on Nathan.
Well, Sarakaya as well.
Sarakaya as well, and there's the yellow flag. He spun. What about
Lars as well?
Geron overtook Axis. Axis is on P2. Wow. That driver is leading the race right now. But the black box, the McLaren driver, needs to win the lead the race to even think about.
He's gonna go for it. Is he? No.
But he's going for Panger! He's on the inside of Alpha Tauri, and Jet, I think, lost 2 positions!
Black box going on the move! On Ken! Run the outside!
Very, very tight, very, oh my god, there was a little bit of space. Not enough to comfort for the Ferrari driver, but he was still fighting, but he needed to wave a white flag and surrender.
And then
under
the
Pakistan driver.
As well. And Sniper behind on the medium tires.
And now this will be a most important battle of the season, I think. The battle between Black Box and Axe. But firstly, Black Box needs to run away from both Ferrari engine drivers. They are too close to comfort for the second driver in the standings, but won't be attacked right now from the finished driver.
If you look at the ERS as well, Black Box only on 15%. He used fighting Ken, and he's using again to keep up with Axa. He's on 5%.
It needs not so much. Look at Bob Axis, half a battery.
Oh, Foley, Jacob at the back. Foley gets past. A bit of contact between them though, but
he lost the momentum and he's still fighting with Nathan. What a move, but it was a little bit too aggressive. And he's sliding.
He's gone.
He's gone. He was ghosted right in front of the Alex, which is now fighting with Tam, which is trying to.
There's no room.
But he's still trying to gain back his position, but there is no space, no time. He needs to stay behind the Mercedes.
Good defending by Tam.
But there will be a DRS straight. There will be another occasion from the revenge for the Ferrari driver, but he touched. He lost a bit of time.
Ken in Black Box.
Crucial.
Ken's going for the move, maybe.
No, there is not enough per speed.
He was using a little bit of ERS.
Babus is defending everything he can to secure his position, and he's hoping for the mistake from Axis, which is trying everything to stay behind Geron. He's bearing his ERS as well. On the last lap he had
16%.
He's 16%, now he have 60.
They're still side by side.
He have 46, they are still side by side. Great battle from the Red Bull and Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo is on the outside, but Joshua is still defending his position. He had a little slide, but he saved it. He's still side by side with white and red car. He's still on his right shoulder. And he's still... Oh, he closed, but not enough. What a battle! I love the racing in Brazil. This is the perfect place for the season finals. Look how they can show his aggressiveness, how they can show their pure driving skills, their pure defending and attacking skills. Joshua can show it again. He's trying again on the outside. He is a lot faster than the Ferrari engine driver. He needs to, but he touched. He pushed a little Joshua, but the Welsh driver stayed on P6. Loki tried to revenge. He will try to retake his position on this shorter DRS zone, but won't be enough. Joshua will stay on P6, same as Astros on P8. We have 4 battling right now for P6, and it's a spun. Tam spun after a battle with Jet. There's a drama for second Mercedes driver. What a bad race for him. And Sarikaya retired from his final race this season. And Tam needs to defend for his position from Nathan right now. Two the biggest losers right now of the race, now battling for only P17.
Foley has pulled out the DRS from Jet.
But look about the strategy of Black Box. He was saving the DRS, but with the pure speed, he's gaining on Axe. The Frenchman is, I think, losing his advantage a little bit, and Alex is fighting with Jet. He's trying right now to defend his position. Jet will not try to attack the Ferrari. And the next challenger for the Alex is Foley.
Wait, no, it's not AXA. Oh my days, my heart.
It was Sarikaya, but he was ghosted.
Oh my. I saw yellow flags where first was, and I was like, someone's got. Oh my days. Oh, Alex is gone.
Yeah, Alex is gone after the fight with Jet. I think it is the second time when Jet is pinning someone. The first time, if am I right, of course. The first driver was Tam, and right now Alex was involved in crash with AlphaTauri driver. It's not a good race to the fight with the AlphaTauri. Astros is close, and he lost the position. He spun at the end of the second sector. It's a drama. It's a catastrophe for the AlphaTauri on the lap 8 of the Brazilian GP right now.
AXA just got DRS. He nearly fell out of DRS. He was only a few hundredths off of falling out of the DRS from Jean in front.
But Black Box had the same problem as well. Look at the difference. He had over a second at the end of the longest straight, and he is again in big trouble. He is still pushed by two Ferrari engine drivers. They are still sticked behind these orange and light blue cars.
Sniper and Ken really close. Maybe see a move, a dive bomb.
I think they will be waiting, but in the worst situation right now is Arctic. He is not using his advantage of the tires. He cannot use the advantage of the softer, faster tires, especially in second sector when the mediums are goats, are gigachads. When we are compare it with cars, he cannot use it.
He's using the arrest though. Is he gonna go on him? Simon's gone. Simon is gone.
Another Aston Martin gone, and probably he will retire in the pit lane. It's a really frustrating race for the Otmar Schaffnauer team. Ken is really close to Black Box, but he don't want to push it. He wants to stay behind Black Box. They know Black Box needs to push. He needs to stay as close to Axe as he can. And Axe is new. With this pace, he is literally safe. He's not gaining to Zero, but he's not losing his advantage to Black Box, which is still pushed by Ken at Sniper. This is amazing how Black Box is fighting with so much pressure behind him.
As Loki went a bit off track on the second DRS straight, but I don't think it will get penalised or anything. But lost a bit of time to Josh Evans in front, and of course Pangri as well behind, also on the mediums.
Yellow flag, and Simon spun.
Simon.
And the exit of the pit exit, and Black Box is flying. He's on the inside of his tires rival. It can be the most important battle of the year, and Black Box won the round 1. If Axe will retake it, he don't need to be ahead of Black Box. It's all in hands of Axes right now. Remember it. Black Box needs to win the race no matter what, and Axes needs to finish at least on P8. He have a lot of safe room to manage it.
A three-way fight at the back as well. P14, 15 and 16, Tam, Nathan and Alex all next to one another on the second DRS straight.
I'm sorry, but I need to still focus on the top 5.
Yes, no problem.
They are probably 2 seconds separated by 5th and 1st. It's literally nothing, especially on this track. And now Access in big trouble. Right now he is in the big pressure from the Ken and Arctic. Its pressure will work right now on the championship leader. I think will not, because Access is flying on the straight. Maybe they have a similar top speed, but I saw it, how Access is running away at the end of the lap number 11 from Ken and from Arctic. It was really, really devastating.
Jerome is
for the Ferrari
pushing.
driver.
Jerome is pushing. He's trying to get out of the DRS of Black Box. He's using his ERS.
Yeah, I see. He wants to help Access. He don't want to be part of this battle for the championship. He wants to drive his job. We have a yellow. We have Alex in the wall on the exit of turn 2 on the turn 3. And look about Williamses. They were in the back of the grid at the beginning of the race. They are now knocking to the top 10. P12 and P13. Simon have the fastest lap, but look about the gap between Geron and Black Box. Black Box do not have DRS. Access have 8 tenths to Black Box, but he will still have a DRS. That's a good information for him, because he will not be forced to use his DRS. And someone lost the control on the at the end of second sector. It was, I think, Tam
it was
Tam.
Lars or Tam Tam.
Or Tam
either
Tam.
one of them.
It was one of them, for sure.
Yeah, both Jerome and Black Box using their ERS, both on 0%.
The game sound is a bit low. Yeah, I know, because I wanted to hear the Cameron. If it's too low for you, I can increase it. But you need to give me simply clear information on chat. Fully have a first penalty of the race. 3 seconds for the Haas driver.
That's going to drop him out of the points.
To be honest, I don't understand the strategy of Arctic. He have 80% of ERS. He don't want to attack Ken with everything which he have. Now he have a worse tires than top 4. Really, I don't understand his plan for today's race.
Joshua Evans, Loki's sending it on. Oh, there's contact.
And there is a Panger right behind them. He was waiting for this moment. He was waiting for the mistake, one of these two. But he will not use it. They will stay with these positions. Yeah, for sure. There is no room. Loki was trying to scare Joshua, but it didn't work.
Interesting thing as well, Joshua, Loki, both below 10%, Pangri on 50%.
It's the same situation as Sniper have.
Yes.
He had a better tires. He have more DRS, but he don't want to attack.
The same with Strange as well. Currently sitting P11.
Exactly.
Has all the ERS.
Exactly,
on
same situation. But Jeff has same amount of ERS as Strange, so there's not a big difference like between Loki and Panger, or
Panger's using. Is he? Is he going to go on the move?
No, he will not. He's clear too far to the attack. I'm interested how many laps will wait for the first part of stops.
I don't believe it's going to be long. 2-3 laps time, I think, will be when we see the medium runners starting to box.
We don't mind game sound with the goated comms. Thank you very much. And we are proud. You like our commentating style. And coming back to the race. Black Box is 1.7 behind Geron. Red Bull driver is pretty safe right now. We cannot tell the same about Access and Black Box too. Both of them are in the pressure with the drivers behind. One mistake from one of these drivers can cost a lot. Really a lot. PSN of the two title rivals. FVR access and TF black box. P2 and P3. A little bit of break for us. Sector 2 yellow flag, it's one of the Alpines, it's Nathan, yeah. Nathan is spinning at the end of the second sector. It's really tricky corner, especially the inside curb. It's really tricky. It's not looking like the... What?
In the YouTube chat, Barenko's saying, what's the point gap pre-race though? 23 points, Axis leading the championship.
Exactly. There is still a perfect situation from Axis for Axis, because the freshman is still watching the rear wing of his title rival, but he is in comfortable position. And look, the sun is coming from the clouds. I think it's going to be more sunny and more with every single lap. And Jeroen is pitting? No, I thought he's diving into the pit lane. My imagination was wrong, and I think for the Ken...
Pangreason. First pit stop.
Yeah, exactly. And I think on lap 16 we'll see the pit for Arctic. I think right now, yeah, Arctic will push everything to gain as much as he can before his first and final pit stop.
Oh, Tam Lars. That should be fine, right? Oh,
Ken
no,
was looking, I think, for the occasion on the last straight, but he saw Axis is fast enough to defend his position even with the dive bomb on turn 1. He could be too far away to make a safe move on championship leader. And Ken, I think, no, there is too much to lose for Axis if they could crash. He needs to attack. He wants to this podium, but he don't want to integrate with the fighting drivers for the championship. And what about Sniper? He's staying out.
Staying out.
That's interesting.
I think he's going to use the DRS to stay out. Someone's gone. I think it's Nathan. Yeah, Nathan is gone.
It's Nathan.
But comes back out. Fine, Masek is in.
They calmed down, I think.
Lars
right now, Jet
is also in.
Jet is 6 tenths behind Foley. Maciek is in the pit lane. The Alpine crew is preparing for one of his drivers, and it will be Lars. And Lars for sure, yeah, with Hart's compound of tires. And we need to, I think, to come back, or maybe not. How about Strange? Strange will be in front of Maciek.
Oh.
So Maciek lost 2 positions on a pit stop. He was on, or at least 1 position. The Williamses were P13 and P12.
Let's watch Sniper. Is Sniper coming in? He's staying out.
But Black Box! That's pretty brave. He want to undercut Axis. He want to pick everything with 1 card. Maybe he have an ace in his hand, which is undercut, which is the really
Very
aggressive
powerful
strategy.
Very powerful as well.
But now, maybe it was a Giga Chat move, because Axis will not have a DRS right now, and he will need to struggle with Ken behind him. And Ken is in the same strategy.
Otto is coming out side by side with Black Box. They're side by side. Oh no, Black Box is going to get held up. Snucken is going to hold him up.
And right now the
no!
They're pretty brave. Oh, he made it.
Snucken backs out. Snucken backs out.
Snucken gave up the position, but it was looking to be really not catastrophic, but it was really dramatic move. We see Black Box is on fire. He needs to make as fast in lap as he can, and we need to look about top 4. Only Sniper is pitting. Top 3 stayed out. And look how about the gap between Black Box and Arctic will be.
Will Ken go on the move on AXA? I think he
Yes.
is. Is he? Yeah. Ken's finally going on the move. And he's passed.
And he's done it! Access want to retake, but he gave up. He don't want to risk everything. He know
He took
for
a different
what
line.
what is the fight for, and he don't want to risk too much. He know he will be in a safe spot, even if he will be
drivers.
overtaken by Ken and maybe Arctic and Black Box as well.
A few drivers further back coming in the pits. Joshua Evans pits onto the mediums, Foley onto the mediums as well. Both Haas drivers next to one another.
Yeah, I see, and Pangel is really close to Evans, which came out from the pit
Jones
lane
in.
on this lap.
Ken
Jeron
is
is in,
and Axe is in.
and Access
All
is
of
in.
them.
Top 3 in the pit lane, and Ken came out second!
Oh no!
Catastrophic mistake from the Ferrari driver. It was a perfect weekend until this one simple
Oh,
mistake.
they're all in. Everyone's in. You have to watch back box now. He's using his ERS.
He knows
The
this is
top
all
five
or
are in.
nothing. Black Box with the fastest lap. He will not overtake Jeron. This is confirmed. But he will be in front of top Ken and Access. The undercut
It's
works.
close.
But he will not, it will not be enough time, he don't have PRS, but he will have fresher tires, he will have heated tires, we know how aggressive he can be. Access right now is on P5, but he's still safe right now for the Mercedes driver, and he have his teammate right behind him, which he will not make a huge problem for the championship leader.
You've got to love Tam Tam as well. Tam Tam's staying out up in P6 right now, but on 20 lap retards.
And Tam Tam will try to slow down Evans and Panger to make Access the gap between them to be really,
Already
really safe.
5 seconds.
Yeah, to be really safe, even with a little mistake from Access on track. I am still driving with top 2, Jeron and Black Box. Black Box with DRS, no ERS, use it. He don't have ERS. Why he closed his DRS? He had a DRS until the start of the lap, and his DRS vanished. I don't know why.
Wait, Sniper got past AXA?
Yes. After the pit stops, Sniper overtook Access, which we knew it can be a huge undercut, but I didn't know it can be that huge from both of them. But Access now have a fresher tires, the fastest tires, but RT didn't gain an advantage from the mediums at the start. If Access will make it.
And Access right behind him. Look at the tire difference, the grip difference.
There's a huge difference, and Jeron is running away from Black Box. It's 8 tenths already between Dutch and Pakistan drivers.
AXA once passed, he's using. He's going to try go on the move on Sniper.
Oh, easily, no pressure, no even wanted to fight. The easiest move for the Access today's race.
Will Sniper come back? Because he has 70% ERS.
He don't want to make a problem for Access.
He will just stay behind him and use his DRS.
Yeah, I think so. For Sniper, the goal is fight with Ken, not with Access.
Yes, true.
The Finnish driver is the main rival right now for the driver from Austria. Not the championship leader. So how long he will use him as a tow to his main rival for today's race.
No DRS for Black Box.
No.
Potentially. Oh, it's close.
It was close. Oh, he will have.
Got it.
He got it, but look how he was. He's tired right now to to secure this DRS. He have
Yes.
nothing of his battery, which on
His
track,
tires are older as well.
especially like that, it's not a good information as well. Arctic is
Currently,
four
fight between
tenths.
Strange and Jet, P9, P10, side by side, turn 1. Jet's passed.
Pretty easy move for Jet. No,
Tire
even
difference as well.
yeah, for sure. No, no, so much trying to defend. I think the more aggressive stint was the first stint of every driver, when they were really
definitely.
fighting. Right now they are pretty calmly. They don't want to defend as much as they can. Tam Tam is spun. Tam Tam spun at the exit of turn 3, and he dropped down to P17.
Oh, his front wing's gone. He's run into the wall.
Yeah, the full wing is gone, and he will. The last thing which Access I think want is a safety car in that situation.
Definitely, and caused by his teammate as well.
Exactly, and that's why
Would
for
not be
TamTam
the greatest.
the most crucial the most crucial thing for TamTam is driving to the
Not
pit
cause a
lane.
safety car.
Sorry, I want to say it in Polish.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. He don't want to cause a safety car because it will be the worst possible scenario for his teammate right now, which is not gaining, but he don't need to. He cannot spun. He cannot make a mistake. He cannot crash, and he will be very. He can be overtaken even by Arctic. He will be still safe. Even if Black Box is not on P1, that's the main issue for the McLaren team. Jean is flying for the second race in a row. He was flying in first race. He saved his gap to Access after the last round of pit stops, and right now he's running away. He's flying away from his rival in this race right now.
Definitely showing he's got maybe title worthy next season.
Probably.
Currently P3, I believe.
Tam Tam went back to the track in front of the leader, but
Yes.
he will not make a problem for any drivers in front. Because remember, if he will try to distract Black Boss, and we will saw it, and Stewart will saw it, he will give a penalty, and Alex spun at the exit of the last braking corner. And I think it was in number 16 or 14. I need to check it by myself. 13. I was close. 13. I was close.
Interesting thing to note as well, I think Ken is pulling away from AXA. I haven't been watching the times, but I believe it was like 1.5 seconds. It's now 2.7.
Look how much the ERS saved Sniper. He saved the same amount on the first stint, but he didn't use it. Right now he's using it only to stay in the DRS of Axe. He's not in the attack mode today's race.
I believe he's just using it to try get P4, because of course Ken's 5-second time penalty. He's using it now though.
Yeah, Sniper have a pretty peaceful strategy for today's race. To do not fight so hard, to do not destroy his tires or his car. Only finish this race in high points and try to fight with anyone without a big amount of fighting side by side. And his strategy is working, I think.
Definitely. Interesting thing as well, Drone has the fastest lap, so this would be 26 points for him.
Yeah, not 27 because Access secured the pole position.
Yep.
To be honest, I discovered the point for the pole position, I think 2 weeks ago from my teammate. Really, for this all season long, I didn't know about the extra point for the pole position. So that's a fun fact.
Just having a look at standings here just to see if there's any potential switches. I don't think they're by how it stands.
Loki is fighting with Strange for the P10. I think this is the most intense fight right now. Loki with DRS. Without DRS is Strange. Loki is on the inside before 10-4. Strange isn't fighting as well. And Loki have easily gained P10. Fresher tires, faster tires, more ERS at the moment of overtake, and still have a more ERS than Haas driver. And German, I think Strange is for Germany, dropped back outside top 10.
The only current change I can see in the standings, which would be somewhat important, is Masiek and Ken. Masiek P7 in the standings on 55 points. Ken in P8 on 53 points.
Yellow flag. There is a Williams.
Ooh.
There is a there is a Snoken. I thought
no.
it was Maciek when you thought about him.
Yeah.
I was afraid he spun right
did
after
the commentators curse?
Exactly, but it wasn't. Sadly, of course, it was Snoken.
Yes.
It's a race of ups and downs for the Williams. They were close to top 10. They had a pretty nice pace at the first part of the race, and they literally lost it. Maciek is 5 seconds behind Strange. Snoken spun. He's right now behind Lars. No points for the team from Grove. And how about guys in front? We have a trio fighting for P7, Jet, Foley and Panger. And of course we have a duo on P4 and P5, but they are trying to cooperate each other. They don't want to make a hell from their race. They want to finish calmly and peaceful and secure the points.
Yes,
Jet is
definitely
pretty close to Foley, and Jet secured the fastest first sector of this race. As a fun fact.
Oh yeah, I just saw that, yeah. Interesting as well, Foley is an F2 driver and said he would step up for today's race.
But
and he's in the points.
He's doing pretty well. For a debut, for the last possible moment, but like it was with Juan Manuel Correa in F2, when he went back to F2 for the final race in Abu Dhabi, and he secured the points position. For Van Amersfoort, I think that was. So it's a similar situation for Foley.
I've just realised something quite interesting. Loki, P10, gaining on Jet and Foley, who both have 3-second time penalties.
That's interesting. So
potentially.
So Jet and Foley can be afraid about their points at the end of the race. And we have only one retire from this race. That's shocking. We had 31 laps.
6 more.
Yeah, 6 more, and there's only one guy from retired, which retired. And Foley right now is again on the pressure, but not so much. Foley can easily focus on Panger and try to force him to make any costly mistake.
As I'm watching, Jerome is just flying. He's gaining so much time on black box. He's just in another league right now.
I agree with you. Wait, where was the chat? There was it. Chat is again pretty quiet. It was quite. Chat were quite excited when the fighter for the top position was even existing. Yes. Right now they are on the gaps of 1.5 seconds, 2.7. Someone spun Alpha Tauri, Astros.
I mean, only fighting me right we have right now is between 7th, 8th, and 9th. Pangu,
Yeah,
Foley,
I
and
saw,
Jet.
I saw it. I saw it in the same moment. Fight for nothing, but it can be interesting as well. Simon pitted.
Definitely, yeah.
Will he retire? Or will no? I think he will try to steal the point for the fastest lap from Geron.
Awful for Jerome.
Awful, awful or not awful? That's only in his mind. Yellow flag, Alpha. No, sorry, Lars spun. The Alpine that was.
Yes, V14.
And Simon will drive out right behind, maybe not right, but 5 seconds behind the fighting to for P16. Sniper a little gained, I think, to access. Arctic, I saw it
Just
too
got
fast.
3 seconds.
I said it too fast. But he's pretty safe on P6, but right now he knows he needs to attack for everything if he will, if he wants to gain something.
The Ken position now as well.
Yeah,
He's going to miss out on the position.
Ken right now is pretty safe on P4.
Yeah.
P4.
That's
and yellow is again Astros.
Astros again.
At the exit of turn 13, it's the first time I think when I see Astros on the grass on the exit. Yeah, he will be. He is lapped.
Is he going to give DRS? No, he's not. He's pulling to the side.
No.
I was going to say, imagine.
No, he have. Blackbox have a DRS.
Oh my goodness.
It was close enough.
Yeah.
Luckily for Blackbox, which can fly away a little bit more from Ken, and Astros is into pit lane. Lars is coming for the softs, but
both of them are trying to go fastest lap.
They will try for sure. And Astros is...
Get out the way. Tam Tam and Lars. Good. Tam, get out the way, please.
Wait, I will...
There is a Red Bull behind you.
Yeah, there is a Red Bull, which he don't want to left so fast. And Foley is fighting with Banger. This is the fight what we were waiting for. And right now it's too late for a full safety car. It's right now too late for the full safety car, which is the best possible scenario right now for access. And he's dying. What a move from the Jet! Oh my god!
He went a bit off track, but they're gonna just try push the gap now. They might as well, because Luke of course.
And Simon still lap time, fastest lap time from Geron.
But
what a move! What a move from Geron!
No, one more.
We have two
more.
Tam,
you need to move. I mean, he gave DRS, and I believe he will move now. Yes, but he gave DRS to Geron, so that's nice.
Maybe that was his goal to help as much Geron as he can.
Just help Geron.
Well, so why not?
Ken closing on black box, nearly in DRS range.
And same Arctic with Access. This battle is not over yet. Access will try to make a life, not yet, but probably new F1 champion, a little bit more harder than it is right now. Maciek dive into the pit lane for softs.
Everyone below P12, I believe, is going to go into the softs to try to take the fastest lap. It's going to be a competition for a singular point.
And Geron is starting the last lap of the 2022, the last lap of the season 8 of Yarrow. Lars still
there's just so much fighting
from Simon. Sniper is too far away to attack on the DRS zone, and someone spun. That was Maciek. That was Snowken again.
This is quite funny fighting. Tam and Lars are just hanging on to the back of Geron.
And look about Arctic. He's not lifting anything. He's attacking, and Access made a mistake. And Arctic overtook Access on the final lap without any of VRS Access. It is.
The penalties, though.
But despite of it, Arctic was waiting for the last possible moment, and he used it.
Arctic needs to gain 6 tenths to get what position will it be? P4 out of Ken.
P4. It's possible, but it will be hard. drive in the Rust sector with Geron. It will be his first and final win of the season. He was the monster at the final part of the season. He secured the win in Abu Dhabi, and well now he secured his win in Sao Paulo. Geron won the final race of the season. Black Box will be in P2, but it won't be enough. We are watching right now the new champion. Viva la France, ladies and gentlemen. Julien Delaruna is the new PSF1 champion. Congrats for the Mercedes Frenchman.
Wow. Loads of position changes. Loki does get ahead of Foley in the jet on penalties. Wow. What a race. Foley, 2 points in debut
Ariel,
in F1.
Sorry, Ariel. Do not.
Oh, this is madness.
But take it funny. Take it by fun. It was Julien. It was not Julien. It was Alien. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Jesus. Oh no.
Oh my God. Okay, never mind.
Say again.
Ariane Le Penroux. It's the real correct name of the new PSF1 champion.
Oh.
It's always a stream with me. It's always something funny to bloopers to make a shot about. Don't care about it. We are watching the Dashman's second win in a row. As I said, he was a monster at the last part of the season, and was really well deserved a win. He kept behind both championship drivers, which stayed until the last race of the season. He was simply the best. Really, he was simply the best.
Definitely, and then of course, interesting as well. The top 3 in the season is the top 3 on the podium.
Exactly. But in the different standings. Ariane Le Penroux is the new championship. Is the new champion of PSF1 of all ERO, the best of European racing organization. Races King is on P2, and Jeroen Weiser secured P3.
Wow, that was a race. Pangry as well, good race. P14 to P7. And of course Foley as well, debut race in F1. Maybe this might encourage Foley to maybe go line only next season. I mean, not line only, no assists. Because he is line only right now. That'll be interesting to see if maybe this race maybe persuades him, potentially.
So guys, this is the end of the season, of the year. I will say something from myself. I am really proud and really happy to start a new episode of my sim racing career, to try an international league and international racing, and commentating in English as well. It was my first real time to commentate in English, second ever, and I'm really proud of it. I want really to thank all of admins in ERO, which gave me a lot of support in commentary, with commentary, which was telling how good how good it is looking, and they wanted to keep me on the commentary box.
Jeroen and them are saying interviews?
If it will be interviews, I don't know. We can.
Black Box is saying I'm down for interviews. Jeroen is saying interviews.
If they really want to.
Should I put in the chat if they want to do interviews?
I think you should.
Okay, I will get them all. And Jeroen. And I think I have all three of them added, so I will try to get them
So
into the
so try
party.
to add them to the party. Okay, Jeron. Okay, Jeron and Aurelien. Sorry, I will learn his this French name. I wasn't never good in French, so so sorry. I was learning German, but it wasn't so so promising to.
And where's Jerome? There we go. Believe I can't add some players because of their settings. Who is it? Who is it?
And I didn't saw the answer from Raises from Black Box. Oh, I'm down for interviews, so he don't want to do it, yes? Did I understand it correctly?
I'm down as like yes, I
Okay,
want to do it.
so so we will not have Raises on the stream. So we have to wait for the P1 and P3 in the championship. Did you added them?
Yes, I have.
Oh, there he is. Bonjour, bonjour.
Hola.
So we have to we still have to wait for, and there he is.
I am getting drawn in right now as well.
Okay, so we will still have to wait for the P3.
Oh no. Let's hope Jean adds me.
So we are still waiting for Jeron, yeah?
Yes, he is adding.
I will try to add him.
I mean, you could start interviews with.
Yeah, I
Axel
think
Black
I
Box.
think I will start and I will go with the standings of the championship. Aurelian, you are the new ERO champion, the best driver in our league, the best driver in the whole PlayStation. How winning this is? You were fighting for the literally last lap. You finished P5, but it was, of course, enough position to secure the championship, especially with the overall position of Black Box.
The quali first was really good, but after I had completely no pace, so don't know what happened. But I almost spun when fighting with sniper at the end, but it was close to I was close to be in the wall because I was bottoming on the on the curb turn 3, so I just they had penalties, etc. So plus I had a big advantage in the championship, so just no risk, just to secure it.
But I wanted to ask you about your feelings after the exiting the pit lane. You dropped down behind Black Box. You dropped down behind both of Ken and Sniper as well. Did you were afraid about your position? Were you thinking, oh my God, I can lose the championship if I will drop down even after this pit stop? I can even lose the championship, or did you also calm down and? I will not ask.
Internet
access.
problems. Yes.
Okay.
Problems.
So I will save this question for this probably future. Okay,
Never
Access is
mind.
back.
Sorry,
You're
4G.
back.
You're back? Okay. So I will try to make it faster. Did you were afraid after your pit stop when you drop down to black box and Ken and Arctic Sniper? Did you were afraid about your championship hope, or you were still calm down and you were sure you would secure it?
No, I was sure because behind P6 etc. was like 7 seconds behind, so it was I was calm. I just take no risk by fighting with people etc. So
So you were pretty calm. Okay. Cameron, do you want to ask our new champion about something?
Um, of course, the fighting at the end with Sniper, I believe it was.
yes.
Yeah, he was just really hanging on with the DRS. Did you plan on just letting him pass and then just hanging in there, not doing much else, just keeping
Uh,
up?
I wanted to defend, but I I looked behind and I went on the yellow curb and I bottomed out. So I almost sent it in the wall. So I just uh, left my throttle and just stay behind.
So I have no more questions to Aurelian right now. I think
Same. Oh,
we can go to the other to the next guy, which was second as in the race, as same in the race and in the overall standings. Razor's King, the second champion of season 8. You were close, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't simply enough. How are you feeling as a driver which really were close to make the impossible, but it didn't work simply.
Okay, so Black Box is in the house. I want to just say a big thank you to everyone that's been watching and to the commentators, Axe as well. Well done. Yeah, for me this season, if you think about it, it's probably been one of the most decorated, one of the most anticipated season finales in a long time. I didn't know about Arrow before this, but as soon as I joined, this fight with Axe, fight with Gil, fight with Jerry as well, it's been fascinating. There's been a lot of toxicity and things like that, but there's been it's been controlled and calm towards the end of the season. I tried everything I could, um, but at the end of the day, the better man won. I'm on the incline at the moment in my league racing career. I'm not at the level that these guys are at, so I shouldn't be fighting at the top here. So for me, I'm still taking a victory today. For me, Aero has done a lot for me. On my stream today, I had 12, 13 viewers, so that's a pretty good record for me as well. And I can only really thank the league because they brought that to me and they brought all the posters, every graphic that they've made, things like that. They've made it all, and it's helped me and Axe boost our profiles. So I can only really thank the league for that because they've helped me a lot. And congrats to Axe. He's been a very wonderful driver to race with. No incidents between us. Rarely ever any incidents between us. Little amount of penalty points between us as well. Um, if I'd won, there would have been very big celebrations. And as you guys know, I'm a very big celebrator. It's always dramatic with me, but it just wasn't meant to be. And today I stay silent. I'm not going to say much more. Congratulations, Axe. This one's for you.
Thanks.
Uh, Pretty controversial question I have to you, races. If this crash in Abu Dhabi couldn't happen, if this crash in Abu Dhabi couldn't happen, and if you could finish behind your title rival, you did you, in your opinion, you could fight more for the championship? You could steal the championship from Ariane, or even without this crash, it wasn't possible.
I think, in my opinion, I hope he doesn't get offended if I say this, Axe. And I was trying to avoid this whole crash thing as well, but you've brought it up now, so we'll talk about it. In my opinion, when me and Axe are 1-to-1 and we're on track together, I think my racecraft and just my natural instincts I can beat him. But overall, at the moment in his career and in mine, he's the faster driver. So for me to get to that position is tough to be able to fight him because he's been a lot faster than me. Maybe earlier on in the season he wasn't, and I underestimated him. But as soon as I changed a lot of my equipment and things like that, obviously I went down a bit. And yeah, I feel like without the crash, I would have probably had a better chance of winning, of course. But um, these things happen. They shouldn't happen, but they've happened in this season, and obviously it was going to be a controversial one. If me and Akse were to go one-on-one at Abu Dhabi, I personally think I would have maybe secured something better, but it was yeah, you can't take anything away from him. He's won this on his own. He hasn't done anything wrong here, so Akse deserves this.
So okay, now I'm done with the questions with the second place in the championship. How about you, Cameron?
And
ask
I
something?
just wanted to say, I mean, congrats to, of course, both of yous for
Yeah,
keeping it.
that's of course. That's of course.
Yeah, for keeping the fight throughout the whole season. That's now what 2 or 3 seasons in a row, which it's went to the last race. Kind of just shows how like even everyone is, and even with like Jerry and Grill being in here and taking wins and stuff, they've still kept it to the last race, and it's just always something to look forward to in league racing when it's the last race.
Yeah, 100%. I honestly thought the championship was done last week. I was obviously very, very upset about what happened last week, not just what happened on the track, but what happened off the track. And I really, after that, I had no intention of even practicing for this race. I thought it was done, it was over. But then this morning, I thought to myself, yeah, you know what? Let's finish it in style. The quali didn't go to plan, and but if I didn't race, then it ruins it for everyone. I knew I was destined to race to lose. I wasn't going to win, but I did this one for the people watching, and I did this one for Aero because it just doesn't make sense for me to not race and then actually win off track, and then they have to do all the announcements off track. There's no guaranteed winner on track, and there's no commentary. It would have just made it very, very bad. And as you say, the history of Arrow has been very, very good. All the drivers have been even until the end. And although I won't be participating next season, and I'll be participating maybe the following one, my one season in Arrow has been wonderful, and I couldn't have asked for anything better apart from to win the championship.
So I think we can go straight into our race winner and the last driver on the overall podium of the championship. Jeroen, second race win in a row, and second time you absolutely destroyed everyone. In your opinion, if it could be more consistent, you could join the battle with Aurelian and races? Or they were simply too fast for you?
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to these guys in the party for putting up a good season. Yeah, Axel, congrats on championship, deserved in my opinion. And yeah, over the season, yeah, for me it was Josh got me into the league here, and I didn't really know what to think of it. Just went no assist, and yeah, it wasn't all too easy, but I think I've grown during the season, and yeah, definitely ended it well. So yeah, for next season I'll be fighting.
Okay.
I'm
Maybe.
waiting for you, Jeroen.
Oh.
No.
We'll see, Axel.
How about your races? Your free will fight again for the championship next season?
Yeah, if Black Box won't be there because of I think it was like a school
Yeah.
or just somewhere, I don't
Exam,
know.
yeah.
But yeah, then yeah, it'll probably be me, Axel, Josh. Like, well, we'll see. We will be there next season, but it will.
Oh, well, I
it
mean,
will
I'll
be
still
fun.
be a reserve to whoop you guys' asses to put you in check. But you guys don't need to worry about that. I will put you in check. But I won't be there for the fight. For once in Arrows, well, it's been how long? 5 months now of just me just constantly saying shit about Axie and everyone. So,
But wait, what are for language? I want to warn you.
Okay,
Keep the stream up.
Jeroen, last question from me about this race. You had a really hard challenge in front of you when the lights of on the starting were on. I want to say you had two championship rivals in front and behind you after a few laps. Did you had in mind I will make their life a lot harder and I will try to hold my position from everything, or you didn't want to to integrate for the fight and do your job?
Now for me, it was not really a different approach to be fair, because me and Josh, we were going for the constructors for P2. I think we had to outscore McLaren by 20 points, so for me it was just going for the win. Of course, I'll be a bit more cautious in wheel-to-wheel fight with both Axe and Black Box. But yeah, when I got into clear air, I knew I was gonna win the race.
So from me, that's everything. How about you, Cameron?
No, that's all from me as well. I just want to say, like, again, congrats on today's victory, of course. A very good win, 7.3 second gap. So yeah, just overall general pace today, better than everyone. And yeah, congrats again.
Thanks.
So this is the end of the season, of the year. I want to say to everyone, I'm really proud to be here. I am proud to commentate the last two races, the title deciders, both of these, to be honest, both of last two races. Really, I want to say thank you to everyone which were fighting for everything in the split for these last races, and I hope we'll see you and hear you in the new season, in the new year. And I want to thank everyone which were watching today's stream, which were, I think in the peak it was 30 people. It was for me it was quite a lot.
Very nice.
So I'm really proud of it. I'm really appreciated. I really appreciated the lots of good words which were typed on the chat and outside the YouTube chat about my commentary. I hope I will stay as a commentator of F1 for the next season. What will be, time will say. Merry Christmas to everyone, Happy New Year, and thank you again, everyone, every driver, every helper, every admin, every watcher of our stream, every driver. I want to say you I'm really proud of you, and see you next year.